This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
Reads it, fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Tulsa now has it in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Tulsa wasting no time. Dropping back, it's Blade. Quick strike complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've been great on third down. Now to finish the deal on first and goal. He's looking to throw. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
It's third and goal and third and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Fires into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up fourth.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 4 over Colorado State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going deep. Catch in stride inside the 15. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Unloads quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's taking the shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Caught in the backfield, it's Card. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Here comes the hurry up. All right, guys, let's take a big view of Tulsa. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on. It's turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. To the air, it's Blade. He'll pull it down and run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to buy time. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front, and they're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Blast it as he lets it go.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. And one thing we know about this junior signal caller, he is capable of putting on an aerial show. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And the Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Right on the money. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Owls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
And guys, how many first downs is that just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man on the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. They just keep firing. He's got it on the move. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Big fella moving. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Owls. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. This has been a good day for the offense and a particularly outstanding performance from the quarterback. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders, and best of all, they've protected the football. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll immediately call timeout.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Washington. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Looking to pass. It's Bryant. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Plucks it out of the air. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than...
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. You put it all on display on that side.
And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man. It's Card. Can't get him to the ground. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
To the ground. He's got it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate.
Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot. playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Looking to throw, it's Blade. It's complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Get set, get set.
They'll send the back in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
And you knew he was going to take a step back, because you can't throw the ball for over 80% of the season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia Tech. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for picked off. What a play to set him up. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. What a huge call there. They had the turnover. Instead, the roughing the passer call takes it all away. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Card. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Florida Atlantic races to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got it in the middle. It's Card. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The screen, and watch out. Good, solid tackle. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. Sweet cut there. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line. He's they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Gives it on the option. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on second and short. The give to the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
Let's go.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
They'll run the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Making side adjustments here. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Owls want to move quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
The Owls really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Collins. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land, like running the option.
Lofts one high and deep. He caught it. Touchdown, Owls. And the beatdown has ensued. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Florida Atlantic, 28, Tulsa.
And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's Blade. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Okay, ready?
Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long.
29 Phillies.
From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it, 1st down and more. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold on.
That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up.
Ready, break.
They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Back to pass, it's Blade. Bringing the heat. And down goes the quarterback, there are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for third and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback adapted. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They've gotten really productive play from their quarterback as well. And the QB has more than had his weight as lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Breeze, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Bryant. Makes the grab. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Snagged in the middle. It's Card. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They want that clock to run. Oh, he's got a chance. Rumbles all the way down to the 6-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and he gives him a first and goal. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. A first down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes third and goal. Touchdown, Owls! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Duke has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 24 over Colorado State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion to throw. It's Blade. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Zings it complete to the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Barrels ahead. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has one stop.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal?
25.
Looking downfield, it's played. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tulsa.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Trying to punch it in. He'll get in there as they draw 2 points closer.
And how about that? They go with the ground game. Keep it on the ground for the 2-point conversion. That runs the football really hard, sneaks it in there, gets them 2 points.
Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Looking for space, it's Mills. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment.